Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Legit. The video I'm about to show you next happened only a few days ago in Derby. We're going to watch the clip and then talk about a few key points afterwards. In a statement from the victim, he says, "I was walking up to my moped and noticed a guy sat near where the bikes usually get locked up. I assumed that he was a college student and thought nothing of it. The first time he said, 'Do you want to get stabbed up?' I just froze and I didn't know what to do. Then I see him start to pull something from his coat and I assumed it was a knife. Then he was getting really close to me, so I chose to escape as my moped had already been stolen before and I didn't want to have it happen again. When he grabbed my arm, I thought that it was all over and he was about to pull me off my moped and take it. When the bike was shaking, I thought it would send me up into the bush, but he slipped over and managed to turn me, which led him to fall over. My heart was racing, but then I was joyful as I managed to get away. When I got to a safe place, I then decided to call the police. The advice I would give to others is to always be aware of your surroundings, and if you don't feel safe, either go inside or call the emergency services, as it's better to be safe than sorry. As I've already had a moped stolen, I suggest that you don't rely on just your steering lock, as that can easily be snapped, and get as much locks and chains and alarms as you possibly can. You can never have too much. I've described this suspect as a black male. He was wearing a Nike neck warmer to cover the bottom half of his face. He was wearing all black and has marks/scars on his left knuckles and was wearing a glove on his right hand. He's around 6 foot tall from what I could tell and had a British accent. Now this case has been handed over to the police and they are investigating the matter. Fingers crossed they catch this guy before he tries it on with anyone else. Now let's talk about some important things to remember. Criminal attackers often use verbal distractions to put themselves in a place to victimize you. An important part of self-defense is often learning how to manage unknown contacts. It's all about maintaining personal space, giving yourself a reactionary gap should the unknown decide to attack you. Even if you're like me and you're super friendly to most people, a simple, "Hey man, that's close enough," will suffice. If that person ignores your request, you assess that situation and decide what your next plan of action is. Pay attention to your surroundings. Often enough people will just focus on what's in front of them and not what's behind them or to their sides. The rider here made a fantastic decision to not disclose any information with this attacker. Talking to them in these kind of situations is just futile. He decided to hit the throttle and go as fast as he could. He made the right decision there in my mind. So I've got a question for you guys before this video ends. Drop your comments down below in that comment section. When you're getting on your bike for the first time, do you usually leave the engine a bit of time to warm up? Sometimes I do this. Usually takes me about a minute for my R1 to get up to about 60 to 70 degrees before I can start really using the engine because the oil's warmed up properly. Because I mean, if we think about that, that's giving ourselves a prime time to be attacked by someone. Now, luckily the rider here just was straight out the bat moving as quickly as possible, but if that was me, I'm pretty sure I would have been sat there for a while, looking at my phone maybe, letting the engine warm up. It's a really interesting thought. I also want to know if you guys would have done anything differently. Don't forget to check out the rider's Instagram and YouTube. As always guys, you've been awesome. I've been Legit. I'll see you in the next one.